What's up everybody, it's your girl Nia the Video Gamer, and I wanted to come on really quickly and make a video. And I know some of you guys are probably wondering how I personally feel about the new 3DS. And to put it plainly, when they first announced the new 3DS, I was livid. I was absolutely annoyed beyond belief, and I just thought it was a stupid move, you know what I mean? And one of the reasons why I really think that it's a stupid move is because I think that the new 3DS is going to segment the 3DS market completely because of the capabilities that it has. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that the new 3DS is great. It's fantastic, you know. I think that it does a lot of novel things, but honestly, I would probably feel better about the new 3DS if it was the XL, you know what I mean? I just kind of feel annoyed because, you know, when they announced the XL, I thought that was fantastic. You know, I feel like, you know, that's the screen size that the 3DS should have been from the beginning, and I didn't have a problem switching over for a larger screen. Now, the fact that, you know, they recently launched the XL, which I thought was absolutely amazing and pretty much perfect, and then they want to come along and make a whole new 3DS with, you know, more power, more memory, and more functionality that the XLs, which I felt would suffice. The thing that really bothers me the most is really that stronger power. Now, say if they just added, you know, the second nub or the second control stick, you know, or in the ZOZR, that's fine because, you know, an add-on or an accessory could easily replace that. But the fact that this is essentially new hardware. So it's like, with new hardware, I feel that more games will be made for it. You know, like, you know, the new 3DS is going to be launched with Xenoblade, and you can't play Xenoblade on the OG XL or the OG 3DS, so you have to go out and get a new 3DS for it. And, you know, a lot of people are saying, well, you know, they did the same thing with the DSi. And, you know, there was a couple of games that the DSi could play that the regular DS couldn't play, but it wasn't anything serious. But I feel that porting Xenoblade over to the new 3DS is pretty much setting the precedent for possibly some great quality games that's going to be on the new 3DS that's not going to be playable on the OG 3DS. And I also read that the new 3DS is also going to support the Unity engine off top. And as a person who has been following a lot of indie developers these days, a lot of people are crooning to put their games or make their games with the Unity engine. So obviously there's going to be a lot of games coming over to the 3DS that uses the Unity engine that you can't play on the OG 3DS. And that's pretty much really my biggest concern. I feel that although it is optional to upgrade to the new 3DS, your hand is still kind of being forced because there's likely going to be a lot of convincing software coming out for this new 3DS. You know, and that's pretty much where my uneasiness comes from, considering that I was recently about to purchase an XL for Smash 3DS, which I think I'm going to do it anyways and just be like, screw it, I'll get the new 3DS whenever some convincing games come out for it. I was going to go ahead and get one. The Nintendo store is selling refurbished pink and white 3DS XLs, which is one that I really want because I think it's super cute, for $135. I might just get that, and then maybe, you know, down the line, if I decide that I want a new 3DS, I'll just trade it in or something. But it's like, I really don't want to have to go through that. I was hoping that, you know, the 3DS XL that I bought would be the only thing I would need, you know, until I guess they decided to bring out their new generation of handhelds. But, you know, I think that the new 3DS has got a lot of cool things. I like the fact that, you know, the narrow, they've solved the issue of the sweet spot for the 3D, because I didn't really use the 3D. I don't really use the 3D a lot on my 3DS because the sweet spot is so narrow and it's so easy to lose the focal point, you know, needed to actually view things in 3D, and it's really annoying. So I just always opt to play things in 2D. I also like, you know, this is my girly side coming out, whatever. I also like the fact that you can switch the face plates, but I think you can only switch the faceplates on the regular size, but not the XL. Now I want the XL, so hopefully they have it to where either they make some new colors, preferably pink, because I really want a pink XL, or they make it to where you will be able to change the faceplates on the XL. I'm not sure why that's not an option to begin with. I think it's super cute. I like the fact that it's much more customizable with the not only the faceplates, but they're gonna have custom themes, something that Nintendo system should have had since forever. You know, I like being able to have my custom themes on my PlayStation and stuff like that. I think it's really cool and novel. But now they're finally getting them. Hopefully they switch it up and bring it over to the Wii U, because I would really like some custom themes on Wii U. The Wara Wara Plaza is super extra boring, and if I had the option to make the Wara Wara Plaza look like an actual plaza, like, that would be pretty dope. Like, I would totally be okay with that. But that's pretty much how I feel about the new 3DS. I'm not really crazy about it. Like, I'm really not crazy about it, but I already know, like, the gamer inside of me is gonna get one eventually anyway. And like my homie Star Chaser said, shout out to Star Chaser, I might just buy it used so I don't have to support the idea of fragmenting your audience. But I mean, hey, that's some real stuff, man. Keep it real, bruh. You know, Nintendo does a lot of good things, but some of the things that they do is also kind of like, why would they do that? Like, that just doesn't... I mean, I guess it makes sense in the long run, but for people who just upgraded to an XL, it really doesn't make sense. Like I said, like, if the XL, the original XL didn't exist, and this new 3DS was the XL, I would be cool with that, because people would still be rocking with the OG Ambassador 3DSs. You know, like, it would be time for an upgrade. But the fact that they just released the XL and the 2DS, you know, last year is like, I don't know, that's just kind of it's kind of annoying knowing that you've got this new thing that's gonna have all of these features and these new games that aren't available on a practically new piece of hardware, which is the original XL. That's pretty annoying. I mean, I understand, you know, you gotta pay the price for the things that you want, but at the same time, it's just kind of ridiculous that Nintendo didn't really have the hindsight to kind of think about this before they brought on the original XL. But I mean, hopefully they prove us wrong. You know, I think that there's gonna be some extra functionality between the new 3DS and the Wii U, because, you know, there was rumors some time ago about the Nintendo Fusion, about how they wanted to fuse their handhelds and their consoles together. I think that they might be trying to also set the framework for that as well. And I mean, that's cool. I just really wish that they would have just waited instead of making the XL and just made this the official upgrade. But anyways, I'm repeating myself. And I'm pretty much beating a dead horse, because, you know, I have the same opinions as a lot of other people, which is the reason why I kind of didn't want to make this video, because I don't really have anything new to add to this argument. But there's a couple of people that were wondering how I felt about it. So, I mean, hey, this is what I feel. It is what it is. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.